July 7th, 2024. We're all getting up now. It's 7:15 in the morning. We're going to try to head to Sunday Mass at St. Michael's in Sioux City, Iowa. So we're going to break down camp. We're going to get headed out, make our way over there. Because we got in so late, I didn't really get to show much around our actual campsite, so I'll show you what we got now. So I've got the Lexus parked here in that little dirt patch right there, and I've got our tent set up right next to it. We're at spot T11. You can see there's all kinds of little RV pass-through spots right there. Main headquarters is up there with that red roof. We set up the tent so that it was facing the fence, just so in case we need to open the door and everything. It wasn't showing everything to the outside world. If we need to run the extension cord in there, we can, because this place does have power. Here's our tent. It's got darkroom technology, which I don't think I've showed off, which is really cool because it makes the tent a lot darker than it looks on camera, but keeps it dark even when it's light out. Helps me to sleep in a little bit because I'm pretty sensitive to light myself. Little picnic table on this gravel pad right here. I got an electric site, so we have an outlet here on this pole so that I can charge my devices and whatnot. Our picnic table. It's a nice little spot. It's got a pool down there. It's got a little playground and a couple cabins up this way. Place is pretty well maintained. I didn't get to see the people here that run this place last night. Maybe I'll see them later today, but they do seem very friendly because I was reading around online on their little pamphlet. It's a family-owned place here, and I did like that little welcome Michael Tomko with a smiley face thing on the envelope. Shows a little bit of hospitality, makes you feel welcome here, even away from home. Showered up, as you can tell from my hair, which is soaking wet. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the tent taken down because we're trying to be out of here pretty soon, so let's get on it. We just came from St. Joseph's down in Sioux City, Iowa. Went to Mass there. I'll put in some pictures now. It's a very beautiful church. But we're here at Trinity Heights in Sioux City, Iowa. Figured we'd pay a visit while we're here. Walk around a little bit. Say a prayer or two before we head onwards for the day. For safe travels, for good memories, and all it's there in between. We'll get some pictures as well. I went next door and I'm like, yeah, but feast day, that's that's my birthday. That's crazy. No, I highly recommend reading the entire Wikipedia article on Our Lady of Guadalupe. It's enough to convert you. You can see that line right there. We are crossing back into South Dakota. I guess that's the South Dakota sign up there that I completely missed somehow last night. But we're exiting. It doesn't look lit. That's probably why. Yeah, that's got to be it. But we are exiting Iowa now, headed back to South Dakota to our campsite. We're going to pack up. I'm glad we made the 2 stops that we did this morning. We're going to keep on heading on. So long to our campsite here. T11. T11 served us well for the night. Gonna head in and check out.
hit the road, and we'll be headed on down to the Black Hills. I don't think we're going to be stopping much on the way. I don't believe there is too much to see, but regardless.
Some good views though.
I was going to say, we're going to start to get some of the real scenic views. We've already had plenty changes of scenery, but it's just been moving more to like farmland almost. This is really where it's going to change. It'll be cool to see. Just filled up here at the I-29 Conoco. 13.2 mile per gallon average, so not great once again, but I was expecting like 12 and a half, so it's at least still better than that. I feel like it's really gonna tank once we hit the Colorado mountains, but whatever. 295,656 miles. We're gonna hit the Boom Barn little fireworks shop over there, see if they got anything good. I mean, we're not gonna be able to really buy anything because can't set it off, but you know, maybe they got better deals than back home in Maryland or Pennsylvania, sorry, because that's where you really go for fireworks. I guarantee they do, but let's head over, see what they got. We're heading out from Boom Barn, which actually ended up being a very worthwhile stop. We were chatting around with the guys inside. They're actually some super cool guys around our age. They come out here for 3 months a year, they said, just to sell fireworks. Friends from college, and just started taking over one guy's grandfather's business, decided to keep it going, and that's how they make their living for most of the summer, if not beyond that. They said they rake in some good money doing it. Verging back onto I-29 now. Colby's driving for the first time, so safe travels ahead. Those guys also gave us some free shirts. This is the front with a little Boom Barn logo on it. If you flip it over there, you'll see Boom Barn Fireworks, Jefferson, South Dakota, and Crescent, Iowa. Pretty cool. You see that?
Truck.
That is a truck carrying a truck, carrying a truck, carrying a truck!
So, what am I looking at?
What in the world? I used the wrong function. What the heck? What the?
What kind of goofy ass stuff am I looking at?
Man! Only in the Midwest, dog.
Look at his mouth.
I know, I just... Porter Sculpture Park.
Porter Sculpture. What is that other stuff? I'm so confused.
I don't know, that's interesting.
I'm very... Do the Trojan horse.
Huh. Cattle out sipping from the water out there. We've got some more wall drug billboards coming up. We're starting to see them pretty frequently now. I've always wanted to go there. Last time that I was out here, we didn't get to make it in time. So it'll be cool to see that. And we're also looking at this design on the back of this tractor trailer up there.
It's very
unique.
Very
for
unique.
Sure. But we've got a rest stop here. We're gonna pull over. It looks like it's got a teepee up there.
Look at the back of the... Look at the back of the...
That's kind of sick.
Tractor trailer. Why is it?
Look at the teepee at the rest stop, though.
Yes. Me and my boys hitting the rest stop.
That's not something you see everywhere. That is...
No.
That's the Midwest if I've ever seen it.
Very odd. That's a rig up there and a half. Look at this thing up here. It's got the whole... You can literally spend countless days in there if you have food, because you already have a bathroom in that rig as well.
So I'm admiring these tractor trailers that we're passing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this guy's hauling it. If you can do it, why not?
We're stopped here at another rest stop and found something interesting at the bottom of this trail, so I'm walking down and get a picture of it. Look at this little church. I really don't know what this is or what the story behind it is. Maybe there's a sign inside. It says donations welcome, and it looks like the gate's unlocked, so I don't see anything saying that we can't go in. You can come in here, it looks like.
I don't know what it is. We saw it when we were driving past it.
This kind of implies that you can go in here, so.
And Tyler had to take a... So it's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a little church. Yeah.
Look at that.
Pretty cool, though. But...
Oh. Bruh.
Yeah.
Just, it's right off the corner of a rest stop. That's just... I didn't expect to see this here.
Do you ever have chipmunks on camera?
No, I haven't seen one since I brought it out. More wall drug signs.
I'm just going down a little.
Missouri River goes hard.
For the Missouri River.
I was gonna say the land bridges are pretty cool. Dude, look at the raised bridge over there. That's pretty cool. Change of scenery from what we've been looking at all day. Land bridges are cool. Just filled up here at Sinclair, 20.426 gallons, which is the most that we've had so far. They had ethanol-free fuel, so I pumped that because this thing does seem to like ethanol-free a little bit more. I don't really pump it much at home because it's hard to find and it does cost more, but anyways, we got 12.44 miles per gallon, so we're going about 80 miles an hour now versus about 75 is what we were doing before. We're hitting a little bit more hills, so I guess that extra RPM is just really killing it. So we might go a little bit slower. Just 80 was the speed limit, so we figured we'd go it. I don't know. Anyway, someone's car alarm's going off behind me, as you can hear. Regardless, we just met a guy here that has 500,000 miles on his Tacoma, which looked brand new. It was a first-gen Tacoma, which is pretty awesome, as I love those things, and so does Tyler. And it had a manual transmission and a V6. That was pretty much the cream of the crop, crown jewel right there. Four-wheel drive as well. Regardless, I'm probably going to take over driving from here on out. Colby's been driving for the most part. I'll go repark the Lexus so I'm no longer blocking a pump, and we will get on it.
5. Look at them tires.
That's a truck from Alberta, too. That's...
Alberta.
Holy crap.
Wow. Holy shnikes. That's quite the load there.
That's decent.
I'll say. My goodness.
16-year-old 6.0 owners be like, how do I fit this without a lift?
So true.
We just entered the National Grasslands. We're getting pretty close to the Badlands. We're about 18 miles away. Taking exit 131 and 9.1 miles. And once we take the exit from there, it's just driving through the Badlands. So drive should hopefully become a lot more scenic pretty quickly. We just saw the first taste of the Badlands off on our left with some of those plateaus and multicolored hills. It's beautiful and I can't wait to be there. Pulled off on a scenic overlook right outside the Badlands. I pretty much finished recording that last one and then right after we were here. We missed a scenic overlook we wanted to hit yesterday at sundown. Fortunately, we still got a good sundown, but we figured if we got the chance.
It's got to be what heaven looks like.
It's starting to soak it.
He just jumped up and flew.
I don't know if that was on video. Some sort of giant bug just flew straight in my chest, but no, it's really starting to soak in right now.
Look at that.
Like, we're just out here in the grasslands of South Dakota. It's just us against the world. And then all these people over here, but...
This is almost like pumice stone. Like, I wonder if this is volcanic Yellowstone stuff from ages ago. It weighs almost nothing. And it's just like pumice.
We're entering Badlands National Park, and we have to do my least favorite part now, which is where I pay for it.
Here we are, fellas.
We've made it. I purchased the National Parks Pass, so we're good to go in here.
There goes Tyler.
I don't blame him.
Can't stop him.
I've got goosebumps just being here again. Like, we drove through last time and we got out for a little bit, but we really didn't have a ton of time to explore. It's just, it's unbelievable to see this in person.
Yeah, I know. I felt the same way about Volvo Island.
Yeah, it's...
Look at all the erosion even. Like, you know, I mean, it's just absolutely crazy how all this stuff got eroded away.
That's what I'm saying, just the layering the rocks. That's what I was just saying. Yeah. Like, I was literally saying, look at the layers of rocks, and then you said, look at those layers.
Yo, you guys got any oak planks? I need to craft a pickaxe.
It's just, it is...
Dude.
It's unbelievable.
Oh my God. If it weren't filmed, nobody would believe it.
That's what I was gonna say. It's so quiet out here too. I'm sure you can hear with a microphone, but it is stupid windy right now. That doesn't detract from the views though, so I'm really not complaining.
Absolutely not. It feels amazing.
This is what it's about.
Crazy, don't it, Tyler?
Having never left the East Coast before, this is incredible.
Where's Michael? I haven't seen him in a bit.
Like,
What the?
yo, what you doing?
What the?
Here and there, just little things to make it more.
Are you kidding?
What else am I supposed to do here? What's that? You haven't subscribed yet.
You guys haven't turned on post notifications?
You see that little bell? You click that and you click subscribe.
What's that? You haven't subscribed to Jarrettsville Garage either?
His channel. Subscribe. We were driving, singing, having a good time, and you can see in the mirror Tyler running back because he was leaning his head out the window and lost his sunglasses.
I instantly got cotton mouth.
Yeah, get used to that dry air, boy.
America's beautiful.
Pretty flowers. There's purple ones down there.
Is that where the snake is?
No, we're just looking
No,
at a
it's
bunny.
there's a rabbit. You can get really close to them though.
We're from Maryland, and the rabbits won't let you get within 20 feet of them.
Oh, really?
Out.
Yeah.
They don't let us either.
Oh, okay. We don't know if they're cottontails, but they look like darker or brown. I don't know, man. It's hard to beat Volvo Island.
Look at those roots down there.
Look at that.
Erosion is
That's crazy.
cool. I'll just be straight up. I am an erosion enthusiast. Erosion is awesome.
Tyler, come look at this.
I just met a guy who's actually talking about the camera behind me as I was going, and I heard him and I was asking him, and he was showing me his camera as well because he's got a 360 cam, but he was telling me about his TikTok, so if you're on TikTok, go check out Super Math Man HHS. Give him a shout out since
Heck of a
I was
name.
telling him about it, yeah. Colby, you remember a few months ago when we were testing out the camera and we were going up the little stairwell just to test out the video stability?
Was that it?
And we were down by the dam.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, man, this is a cool view.
Yeah.
And now we're walking up another flight of stairs with this camera and it's right here.
Yeah, we're actually still at the Susquehanna River. You guys
Unreal.
just don't know.
This is one of those things where it feels like I could just blink hard enough and wake up and it's a dream. But then I do and I'm still here.
Oh, hang on. We gotta look at the welds.
Yes. Can't take tradesmen anywhere.
Dude, these trails are so cool.
I know, very well
I love it.
maintained too.
Oh, absolutely. I feel bad for whoever had to haul with us lumber and steel up here. Like, can you imagine having to weld a Schedule 40 and then bring it up here?
I
Where
never...
do we want to go, boys?
I'll just go straight. Go check out some more areas. Rain might pick up. Might as well start looking for a place to fill up on water.
We're not gonna get a bad view either way we go, so it doesn't really matter.
There's no real like bad views in this place. You're good anywhere you go. There she is. Name one better place to hit it. We just checked out of the gift shop. We all got some stuff. Colby got a popsicle, a Paleta bar, and I might have to do exactly the same because they're so good.
These are so
But-
good if you've never had one.
They're worth it. Anyways, I think we might drive around a little bit, hike, go find somewhere to set up camp as we go.
Look at them trees up there. Oh, that'd be a crazy spot, huh?
Look at that up there.
If you're booking this soon, there's no guarantee you're going to get exactly what you'd like.
So cool. I did it. Mine's got 2 sticks for some reason. Here at the visitor center, I'm gonna fill up the water jug so that we can make our meals tonight. So we'll go ahead, top her off, and then I guess we'll maybe try to squeeze in a couple small little hikes, just walk around a little bit, and then I don't know, find a spot to camp. No real solid concrete plans, just kind of loosey-goosey, whatever we feel like doing. We're here at one of the little trailheads here. Sun's starting to go down over there, as you can see past that RV. But we're gonna try to catch some of the trails. There's the window, the notch, and a door loop. So if I flip this around here,
Castle Trail.
we'll see
Red
where
one,
we are.
okay.
See, that's Castle Trail. We're right here. So I've heard
So,
window, door, and notch are worth it. So
Fossil Exhibit Nature.
we'll check
Trail.
that out. That was the window trail, I believe. Beautiful scenery.
Is this thing?
I don't know.
I've never seen this
I think
plant.
we should eat it.
Think it'll taste good?
Only one way to find out.
Must be part cactus.
It definitely looks like it.
Something in the same family.
Cactuses are some of the wildest plants I've ever seen. You can always go wherever you want. No, you're not going to damage anything or hurt yourself.
The cool part's just all the green that accompanies it.
I know, it's like a contrast of it. A contrast of colors.
Like, it's not just all dirt.
You know what else?
Look at the
red.
orange. Yeah.
Red, yeah, I was just gonna say that. I don't know if it's moss or it's just the color of the rock after sitting for so long.
I think it's iron content.
That would make sense.
I think I remember hearing that. I think Mr. McLeod taught us that. I think it was rocks that appear like orangey red have a high iron content. I might be wrong, don't quote me. On Gordon Ramsay's MasterChef, there was a few seasons where they had a Hispanic judge, and he had them cook cactus for one of it, and it made me want to try it.
I'm just gonna eat it as is.
Sounds like you can do that long without any water. It's just crazy.
I know. No more snow for y'all.
His beak hanging out.
See, look at that.
Oh, there they go.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome. Look at that.
That's perfect hiding from predators too.
I
I'll
know.
say.
Any kind of bigger bird, any kind of animal coming for you. I would have guessed that those are bees or something.
That's what I get.
That is if we would have even seen them. Look at that.
That is so cool.
Nature's
I wonder what
amazing.
kind of birds they are. If you guys know, tell us in the comments.
I'm very curious.
Holy. It feels like flash. If you knock on it, it's like. It's the type of landscape that just makes you want to run across it.
I know. I'm glad we got here early enough to walk around.
I'm glad I wore my tennis shoes.
You know, I should have thrown on my boots, but it's whatever. They were buried deep in the box.
But it is what it is.
I'll just be careful. Famous last words. We were just talking and just kind of saying, if there's one way that we could describe how we feel right now, it's free. And it's a feeling that you really just can't trade for anything in the world. Like, there truly just is no feeling like this. To just be out here by yourself, free of responsibilities, enjoying sunsets like these that you don't get to see back home.
You guys can't tell me it's not one of the most beautiful sunsets you've ever seen in your absolute life.
I'd like to get up a bit higher and see it some
I
more.
would too.
Whatever I
I'm
can
afraid to
do.
get up that high that quick though. This is the problem.
We've got time. It's 8:27. Sunset's 8:25. We're gonna be above sea level or above ground level.
So what's the best route to get all the way up there?
Let's find out.
Go.
We're making our way back down. We still have to set up camp and get some things ready, so we don't want to be out on the trail too late for obvious reasons. The less we can do in the dark, the better, for the sake of ourselves, for wildlife, for just making things easier. So we're hiking back downhill now. Car's not too far. Back to the parking lot. We'll pull out the maps, look around, enjoy one last look at the sunset while we're right here, and carry on. Find a decent spot to set up camp. Getting out a bit late, but all will be good. We're here just up top near Bigfoot Pass. It is 9:27 right now. We're pulling out some stuff to get ready. We're gonna cook dinner right here on the side of the road just for the sake of the fact that we don't really want to take dinner down there, have to worry about food smells, trash, any of that kind of stuff. We want to make sure you keep it as clean in as we go out.
How's that night view look through the camera?
It looks pretty good.
Sweet.
But yeah, we have to hike a mile, or not a mile, a half mile deep off of the road so that we are in no way visible. So this looked to be the most flat area that also has the most areas where we could conceal a tent back there somewhere.
It has a decent elevation too, because out here to the right we can walk back and see the good view in the morning too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't see it out there right now because it's pretty dark, but it's there's nowhere out here that really isn't beautiful.
No.
So
You're not going to find a spot you won't like. That's the cool part.
yeah, so we're gonna cook dinner. I'll get some footage of that. I don't know what we're gonna make, but
I'm
something
doing the good one, I think. I think it's deserved.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw on my jacket as well because I am starting to get a little chilly.
Same here.
The first night,
Right.
and then one I'm having tonight, and the last one I'll probably save for Colorado.
That's fair.
We are just in fact straight up cooking on the side of the road.
Oh, chicken Alfredo.
As long as the chicken Alfredo isn't gonna hit your stomach at 3 a.m.
Right, so I have to cut it. I hate when they do that.
So I've got chicken and dumplings here for dinner, which you can see is still in powdered form. Tyler, what you got?
Once again, the beef bolognese.
How was it the first time?
It was really good.
The expectations are high. Colby, what you got? Beef stroganoff.
Haven't had this one yet, actually. Sounds pretty good, though.
See, I was feeling a nice warm chicken dinner. Something warm because it's starting to get kind of chilly out here, honestly. We're all in jackets now.
Something to warm us up for that little hike we got.
Yeah, little hike, set up the tent, and we will camp. There she is. There's chicken and dumplings for you. Tyler, how we feeling?
Once again, very good.
Colby, tried it yet?
I haven't, but I'm not going to lie. Looks pretty good.
Looking busted.
Looks good.
It's got some chunks of steak in it, too.
But there's one way to test for sure.
Yeah.
Give it a taste for the camera.
All right. I don't know if I'll burn my mouth or not, but
First bite, what are we thinking?
that's pretty damn good.
That's what I like to hear.
It's not bad.
Handle. I think that just all goes in with the camera stuff.
Yeah, just go ahead, pack it all in that box there.
I don't know how he has it set up. Ah, I see. Here we go.
Oh, you want to try one of them fruit roll-ups?
I just brushed my teeth. It wouldn't taste too good.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Tomorrow. Yeah. 10:33 right now. I'm getting everything ready so we can hike off into the wilderness and go to bed. We're all packed up now. We're going to get headed at least a half mile deep into the woods to do some backcountry camping.
Not even woods, plains.
Yeah, really.
Feels weird saying that.
The rule is that, like I was saying, you got to be a half mile away from any kind of
Or as long as you're
road,
clear from
civilization, and then you have to be clear from any vision. So that's just really to preserve everyone else that comes here so they're not seeing you. They're not looking around at a whole bunch of tents. They're just looking around at the actual Badlands. So we're going to walk off, get headed into the woods, and keep a close eye on things because wildlife is afoot. We have a sudden change of plans, or not sudden, but we just traversed over the land over here in the dark for quite some time, and we really should have done this earlier, I'll be honest. We looked over there, we looked over here, we probably trudged through tall grass and everything, and bushwhacking a little bit just to make sure there weren't any predators underground. Didn't find a good spot to set up a tent on either side. We're going to head to Sage Creek Campground and hopefully find an open spot where we can set up our tent and sleep there.
Last I recorded was about 11:30 p.m. when I said that we gave up on the idea of trying to backcountry camp and we were going to go to Sage Creek Campground. We went to Sage Creek, was about a 45-minute drive. I was very tired, but able to get through it. I thought, all right, I can finally relax, finally going to sleep, and then every single spot was taken, which apparently is normally not. So I drove all the way to Cedar Pass Campground. Thought maybe I can get a spot there. It was another hour to get there. Once again, fully booked. So I was looking around, and we finally started driving around and found another little pull-off spot. So this is going to be our spot. It's 2:10 in the morning now, and we're all quite tired and quite ready to pitch the tent and hit the hay. So we'll march not a mile and a half, a half mile deep into the woods and set up camp and go to bed. Here at last we've made it. We're here in the tent. Took a while, but it's finally time to go to bed. We hiked in pretty far from the car. It was a long walk, but the car's not visible. We've got to be about a half mile. Yeah. Aside from the parking, sleeping fiasco, I'd say it was a pretty great day. Yeah. I'm just very tired more than anything right now, so I think we're all in agreement that it's time for bed, and catch you tomorrow, or today, I guess, in the morning.